Hello everyone, welcome in this YouTube channel. I really hope you enjoy this video. If you're still not a followers, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is free. You get the pleasure to receive an email to tell you there is a new video. What you're gonna see on this video is I'm gonna get some crews coming with me from Gibraltar to Canaries, Cape Verde, Caribbean, and is the how you say handover, like the briefing of those crew for all this crushing, so rules on board, safety, and all these details gonna be on those videos. So I hope you're gonna like it and enjoy it. See you soon. Alright, so thanks to be here. So as you know, we're gonna go all together to cross the Atlantic and go to the other side, starting to go to the Canaries and then Cape Verde and go around. So it's gonna be a community life in a small environment, and the only way to get this working is to set some rules. If we don't set any rules, it's not gonna work. And those rules are not set by myself or because I want this or that. They are set by the weather and the boat. So they're not going to be too easy. They're going to be kind of strict for some of them. But that's the only way that the community life works properly. And to make something simple, there is one country in the world, which is Japan, for example. There are a lot of people in a small place, and it works. Why it works? Because there is so many rules and so many respect, and that make like people didn't kill each other, and they live in this community in a small place. It's because there is rules and respect to each other. So we're gonna have to set that for this boat, and I'm gonna give you the rules, but we're gonna agree all together with that. So before starting with all the rules, you all get this paper. Which is an agreement and a discharge about you coming on board. To make it simple is to cover myself because we don't know each other, and we want to be sure everything is said is okay. So you're going to sign it and say, okay, I understand and I'm okay with that. You're going to read it quickly. So I, Mr. or Mrs. blah blah blah, passport number, certified. I prepare my bag myself, and I'm not carrying any illicit product, weapon, or drugs. None of the stuff I carry could be subject or any policy issue in Europe or any other country visited by the boat. I attest to be under legal rules of immigration of my travel and get all documentation to prove if needed. So you get your passport and all these things. I'm able to pay my own expenses during my travel, even some medical emergency, and any flight return to my own country if needed. So in case of emergency, you can pay your flight. Get an insurance in case of any accident or any repatriation, so need to be back if needed. If not, I certify I get the money to take care of it, and the captain cannot be responsible of myself. So if you have to be repatriated, or if you get any emergency, medical, whatever, you're on your own. I'm not responsible of you in any other country we're going to visit. I'm not under any medical treatment or sickness who are not allow me to be on the sailboat. No epileptic or no insulin or things like could be really damageable. So no one of you is under that. Great. Not be under any guilty conviction or assignment in my own country or any other country would not allow me to live or travel. So you're not assigned to stay in France, get any criminal record or things like this. It doesn't allow you to go out of the country. None? Alright. I'm the only one responsible of myself. The captain of the boat can be responsible physically, morally, or financially of any of my behavior or anything I can do ashore. And you found your cabin empty, right?
Right.
So anything, item or anything could be found on your cabin is your own. So if you get the custom, anyone come on board and find something illicit on your cabin, we agree is yours because you gave it was empty 1 week ago. Right, you just sign and put the date, and you give it when this is ready. I know it sounds a bit like really strict, but that's good for all of us. We start with good starting point. All right, okay with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. So I'm gonna give you the last funny things on board. We have to get some really strict rules. So I'm gonna start by those one. The first one is about the fire. So we get fire on board to cook. It's not an electric cooking, but a gas cooking. Fire is one of the most dangerous things in a sailboat. If a fire starts on the sailboat, we have like 45 seconds to get it out. I mean, to stop the fire. If we don't stop the fire, the statistics say the boat gonna sink and is over. Which is over is the worst case scenario. We have to jump in the life raft and go after the boat. So we don't want to arrive to this point. So any of you who start anything on the cooking plate and switch on the fire, stay in front of it. You don't leave it to go to the toilet, to see something outside, to do anything else. You start a fire, stay in front of it. If I see something on the cooking plate and there is a fire on it and there is no one in front of it, I'm gonna say who start a fire, or who start cooking, or who start make a coffee. Myself. Next stop, next arrival, we go out of the boat. I know it's straight, but I don't want to lose my boat, and I don't want to get 4 people on the life raft in the middle of the sea. So this is a rule which is not discussable. So I get 2 other like this. The guys, we don't pee overboard. All right. Same 80% of the men we have found on the sea, they are found with the zip open. So the guys went outside, he pee overboard, wave, for whatever reason, release the boat, fall over, and he died. So no way someone pee on the board. I catch you pee on the board, back home, or you stay on the country we are. Anyone, and I love to pee on the board, but we don't do it. Any one of us, we go in the toilets, day, no day, night, no night, we go in the toilet to pee. The only time I let you do whatever you want with your tools is if we are anchored somewhere or whatever, you're free to do whatever you want, as long as the ladies are okay with that. Last one is during your night watch, none of you can go out of the cockpit outside without me be out, which means you can come down, cook something, get a coffee, whatever, but if you need to go to move a line, to do whatever in the front, you wake up me. If I come up, you end your watch, and I figure out this line was moved from there to there, or this was done, and I know to do it, you have to move outside of the cockpit, and you didn't wake up me, same. The travel stop for you. These rules are really strict, but not discussable at all. Sorry for that, but this is for your safety, my own safety, and I mean, we don't want to lose someone in the middle of the ocean. Like I was telling you before in French, if you fall overboard and it's the beginning of your watch, even if you have your light and your personal hyperb, if I will figure out it like an hour later and we do like 7 knots, you are 14 kilometers. I mean, you are 8 miles away from us, ahead of the guys in the water are 8 miles. You cannot see it, and if you, since 1 hour on the water without life jacket swimming, the good chance you drink a lot of water, you start to drown, and it's the end of the story. So we're gonna avoid to do that, and we're gonna stay on board altogether. So, sorry for that. Next point, we have to speak about the trash. So we have a trash on board, but long time on the sea, we cannot keep all the trash on board. So there is some international regulation who say when you are after 6 or 10 miles to the shore, you can dump whatever you want on board. But we are all a bit ecologists over here. I hope so. So what we're gonna do is all the plastics and things like this going to be put on the trash. We don't put any plastic, anything, aluminum or things like this overboard. Coca-Cola can or whatever, we keep it with us. When we're gonna go to do the provisioning, we're gonna unpack everything with cartoon and everything we can. We're gonna dump it over here on the trash before getting on board. Like this, we're gonna reduce the amount of trash we're gonna get during the travel. Everything which is green, so which is onions, potatoes, whatever, the peel, anything, go overboard. The rest of the chicken, the rest of the rice, nothing on the garbage because they smell after time. So and the fish gonna eat it. But we're gonna also dump overboard kind of other things. We are not the best one, but not so bad. Glass container like this type. Okay, glass container like this. We can throw them overboard. This is only sand. It's gonna take a while to be reduced, but it's okay. And also this type of container, when it's open, I know it's gonna take a while to be eaten by the ocean, but when it's open, a small fish gonna use it as a habit. It's gonna take a while, but this is okay. We cannot keep this container for a long time. Except of that, like I said, plastic and everything, we don't dump any of this overboard. You will realize on the last 12 years, my first crossing, I was seeing like one piece of plastic every day. On this one, you're gonna see between each crossing we're gonna do, if we don't see a piece of plastic any hours, we're lucky. The ocean is a trash. This is unbelievable. So please, I know you're not gonna do it, but you're gonna be like shocked to see there is no land at 1,000 kilometers from here, and there is still plastic floating. It's really, but it is what it is. Water. We're gonna provide a liter and a half, which is half gallon of water per person a day in plastic bottle. So we're gonna store over here, which mean on any crossing we're gonna think like the next one is 4 days. We're gonna say, okay, even if we don't have good wind, let's say it's gonna take a week, so we're gonna get 7 times a liter and a half per person on plastic bottle to be able to drink and get enough to do whatever we have. We have 600 liters of water on the boat, so this water are gonna be to shower ourselves and cook. So the key for that is we have these pulverizers. Those machines we do pressure water. I'll show it on the camera this time. So this container are 2 liters. They are like really gonna wet you if you wash yourself with it. With this one, I do myself with 100 liters. I live 1 month on the boat, which means I wet myself with these things a lot. It takes me a liter to be totally wet, wash myself and rinse it about a liter, which is 2 liter shower with 5 is 10 liters a day. With 600 liters, we can spend 60 days on the sea and get a shower every day. So we're really fine with that. The girls, if you need more water because you need to wash your hair and everything, we have plenty. So if it's 2 of them, it's 2 of them. But I want you to be sure, like, you can shower every day. This is not a problem. Just don't do it with the tap because you're gonna make 15 liters of water. And if we do 15 liters or 20 liters of water, it doesn't work. But with this, everyone can get a shower every day, which is good. Dishes, so cleaning the dishes, we clean the dishes with the salt water, and same we rinse it with the pressure things. With 1 liter you rinse 3 or 4 times the dishes. So that allows us to get proper bottle of water to drink and not be worried about what we need to drink. Get enough water to get any shower we want, and enough water to cook and do whatever we want. We got a card on the thing. Yeah, we got an extra 50 liters of water on a tank over here, as we're gonna keep as a safety one. So if for any reason we use the 550 we have, I will say, okay, no more shower, no more nothing. We have this 50 water of safety. So this is a good one. Yeah, for the dishes, I said yeah, we rinse with the things. So I think we're good with that. So we're gonna do after this one another briefing about the safety on board. When we're gonna try to go through, I don't want to say all, but most of the problem we can get during a crossing, like hitting a floating object, losing the mast, get a fires or whatever I can think we can get, and we're gonna try to get together the best solution to do and what we have to do and in which order, and what we take, what we don't take. That's really important. We're gonna do a full session of man overboard with all the procedures, which is really important too. So we're gonna set the sail, go out. I'm gonna show you first, and then one of you at the time gonna make it. We're gonna do properly, each of us. Gonna be difficult for the first one because you will be seen it one time by me and have to remember everything, but the second will be much easier, third, and but the thing is not like to test you or whatever. It's just like we do the routine 5 times, like everyone know it, everyone like swallow all the information, and like this we can expect if anything like this happen, we one man fall overboard, we all gonna remember at least all the rules, and some say, oh please remember do that, and we're gonna get all the set, and this is very good. So yeah, we're gonna do this safety things. What else I have? What I'm really concerned about this crossing and the time we're gonna spend together is, like I said, the board gives us the rules, like the rhythm and everything. So this is not me, but after the boat, which is the most important for me, is you, because I want to be sure, like psychologically, you feel okay on this environment. You're gonna see it's a really difficult environment, even if you get some previous experience on a small social life in a confined area. A boat is totally different because it's moving all the time, it's not comfortable, we eat on our knee, you cannot walk away to get a breath, you cannot call a friend, you cannot, you over here with the 5 other follows, and you have to handle the spirit of each of us. So please be nice with the other one. If there is any conflict or anything, like someone tell you something you don't really appreciate, don't go straight away to fight. Swallow it, wait a bit, this other person come down, and maybe next day or 3 or 4 or 5 hours later during a meal, and when it's nice to say, hey, and make it in private, don't make it in front of the other. We deal a problem personally, one-to-one is much better, like to point in middle of the other, it's never a good point. And you say, hey, Raf, come on, last time, and you say, oh, I'm sorry, I was pissed off, whatever, but this is the best way to do it, so please do it. If you have anything physically, please come to see me. Like I said, all the time, on the sea with the salt and the thing, a small scare can become a very big injury because the cicatrization doesn't work well. So you get anything, even a small things come over, it's better to do something right away and get it done than don't say something in 2 days and then get something really nasty and be in trouble with that. Okay. And yes, so for the night watch, we're gonna make the routine with who is doing what, who is doing the cooking and everything. So we're gonna make a watch of 2 hours each. So midnight to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. And we're gonna do one time the cooking, one time dishes. So I make a calendar with the name and the things. So you're gonna choose which timing you want to do, and we will know on this date This is Chloe who's doing the cooking, and this is Raphael who's doing the dishes. And this time you do 4 to 6 during 4 days. So this is going to be set on the routine table, which doesn't mean you cannot swap between you to the other. Like, oh, you know, I don't feel good to cook today. Can you do it for me? Or this is not my business. I'll let you do that. But if it's 7 p.m. and it's time to eat and no one is in the kitchen, it will be simple. I come back to the paper and I say, okay, we are the 25th. This is your name on the board. You go down. I don't want to if you deal with anyone the day before or after. The paper become the rules again, which avoid any discussion or whatever between you and me. And okay, and after you go to see the other, say, not cool, I did it 2 times, could you do it next time? But this is your small business. But this is the paper, will let you, there is no question. There is no name on the paper, you just do it. Okay with that?
Yes.
Night watch, so I'm gonna sleep over here all the night. So on the board I will be or here or in the cockpit over here. You're not gonna see me in any cabin or whatever. So I'm gonna be really in contact with you all the time. So if you have any problem, question, whatever, what I count on you is just to don't try to minimize the time you wake up me or whatever. You need an information, you need me, you just call me. And I will never wake up and say, oh, why you call me, why you wake up me, it's 4 a.m. I didn't sleep because before he wake up me also and he wake up. No, I'm not like that. Maybe I'm gonna be a bit foggy, like come up and look and say, what are you talking about, what the problem? It's gonna take me like 20 seconds to come out of my dreams. But that's the way to do it. I want you to avoid any position where you're not sure, any questionments, or you think like, oh, should I do this or should I? Easy, wake up, Stefan. Just put your hand over here and say, hey, Steph, I should wake up. If I don't, you just sit down and shake me a bit and say, hey, could you come over? And I will give you my input if I can, what I should do. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the cooking and the dishes. Why? Because this is daytime, and what I think is, as I am the one who know the most the boat and how he's turning, how the sail, and I get the most experience. I think it's better to get me outside checking the thing, everything go well, than be over here and do 1 hour of cooking. Which doesn't mean I'm not going to cook with you. I love to cook, so I will probably in every routine come down to help. But I want to be the freedom to not come down for any reason, be on the top, and don't have to say, okay, this is my name on the paper and I have to cook and I cannot stay there. So that's why I do it. Same for the night watch. I give me the easiest one. I give me the 10 to 12, which is the first on the night. Why? Because as I just told you, I hope if you get anything, and I want you, if you get anything, to wake up me a lot, to take decisions, so which means my night gonna be really short. And if I do watch 2 to 4 and you wake up me before and after and all the time, I could be really tired at the end and not be fresh enough psychologically to take decision. And like I told you, I was on the boat when we were steering 24 hours a day, and one of my crew make an uncontrolled jibe on panache, and he broke the booms. I was not enough clear in my head to take any decision right away, so I have to went down, leave him on the steer, went down, sleep for 4 hours, and then I wake up and I say, oh yeah, I should do that, and I did it and it works. It was because I was too tired, so I don't know what to happen again. The fact, like, if I can get the rest I need, like all of you, they're gonna be more fresh psychologically, and we're gonna prevent any accident and everything, and are gonna be much nicer to live with. Also, that's it. Did I forget something? No. So. Any fear you have, anything you're afraid of, like
my balance.
You have balance issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a balance issue.
Meeting the other boats.
boat during night. That's, during the day is okay, or is it just night?
Just like
Just night, okay. Boat crossing during night, the light and all the traffic things.
This human?
Yeah. The human live together, the human behavior,
Yes.
social things, yeah, it's a good one.
If there's a problem on the boat, something broken or something like that.
And the safety, more or less, something important. Yeah, so yeah, for the safety, like I said, we're gonna do a full briefing of all the big issue could happen, from a small one, like we break a sea coke and we need to put a wood plug on it, and where is the wood plug, how we deal with that, to we hit a tree and we get 50 liters of water coming in the front and we have to fix it, to we lost the mast and we get a fire, we're gonna go all through that. But this is a good one, and we're gonna do a full sequence of men overboard, life raft, personal hyper, items, grab bag. What I want you to get a small bag ready to move. If any emergency, you get a bag is ready. You just grab it. We grab the water. We grab the grab bag, and we go. Everyone know what you have to do, so we're gonna go through that. But this is a really important set, because if we did it and tell it 2 or 3 times when it happened, we have 2 different brains, which one is the survival one and the other one is the one we think about. And when we're in the survival position, if you repeat things, it's come automatically to you and you just do it, you stop thinking. So if we did it before and you know what we have to do, and we get a routine 1, 2, 3, and this is this order, you're going to be really quick and easy for each of us, and that can save a lot of life, at least all life. Yeah, human relation on the small area. This is the main one. We're going to work on that, and really, it will be much more dear if we like robots and. Don't need to eat, don't need to sleep, and just press the button and everything instead is going well. But no, we all have our past, our way of sleeping or not sleeping, or moody things, and really, if each of us can get in his mind priority 1, the boat, priority 2, the other, not me, but the other, which means the 5 other gonna get the same priority, which is me, because if everyone think to the other, that means they think to me. That will be nice, because we all gonna take care of each other, and they're gonna work nice. We really have to work in this way and not thinking the boat and me. Because if you take care of the other and you're tired, the other gonna say it and say, oh, it's nice, and think, hey, please, let's go sleep, I'm gonna do that, or whatever. They're gonna take care of you. If they see you selfish, they're gonna treat you as a selfish people. The boat during the night, yeah, I think, like I said, I think you're the only one who will point it, but I think everyone gets some I don't want to say don't know, but not sure 100%, or like remind it to everyone will be nice, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a full remind of the boat priority and what we have to do when. Balance. What are we gonna do with that? Yeah, no balance. Yeah, what you're looking for, what we call in sport, is like the 3 point to hold, the holding point. So it's good for all of us to know it. We're gonna go around the boat, because on the boat there is at every step there is something you can grab, which is secure and strong, and we can use it to do it. There is a rule in French. We say 1 hand for the boat, 1 hand for yourself. This is the hand for yourself, and it's good for you, but it's good for all of us. So don't worry too much about the balance, and we're gonna go, and you will know this boat is well done. So at every point you can really hold something and be on it. Okay, we're gonna make the list of the provisioning. Try to find something we all like to eat for the kitchen, for the breakfast, for the things. I don't want to buy 25 kind of milk. So we're gonna try to find something everyone is okay with, we all like, and we're gonna set this for the provisioning. It looks like I went all through my list. Did I forget anything? No? Any question? You good with that?
Yes.
Great. You
Yes.
sign? You okay with?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Clap! Well, everybody, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If this is the case, please put a thumb up. If you have any comments, go ahead. On the following videos, we're gonna speak about all the safety rules, safety briefings. We're gonna practice the man overboard, and we're gonna speak about the biggest issue when you're on the ocean, like losing the mast, hurting a floating object, get a hole in the hull, losing the electricity, the power, and all these details going to be treated on the next video. Please, if you're not followers, please follow to our YouTube channel, and see you next week. Bye bye.